Yes, yes, y'all. That's Evil Ebenezer, Take Me With You. And before that, played a new joint off Howl, Be Somebody, featuring Snack the Ripper. And we've got Evil on the phone with us right now. What's good, brother?
Hey, man. How are you, Robbie?
Very, very good. You are out on the Best Summer Ever tour right now.
And so far, it's been pretty awesome.
Sweet.
We're about 4 shows deep tonight. We're in Edmonton, Alberta, at the Studio Music Foundation, and so we're live there tonight. And yeah, it should be a good show. Looking forward to it.
Sweet, sweet. That's what's up. And then we got you here in Guelph next week. You're stopping in on Monday down here at Biggie's. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too, June 30th. So it's been a while since I was out there, maybe a year or so. So stoked to be back in Guelph and in Ontario. It's always a good time, good support, awesome crowd. So definitely looking forward to it.
Definitely, man. I remember the first time I got a chance to book you guys up here for a show was out there in Cambridge at that Pops and Ruby's place, and that was the first time I got a chance to see you perform live, and it was like. It was hype, man. You know what I mean? Got like all the people were just like into it right at the front of the stage, hands up all the time, and just like all these new faces came in. Then I was like, I've never seen these guys at the show, like at shows before. Like, where are they coming from? It's like you guys have, a really good, solid fan base out here in Ontario. You know what I mean? From just doing music out west and putting out so much stuff, and then touring, obviously, as much as you have been. It's created, a good fan base. So every time you come around, people come out.
Yeah, I mean, we got 20 shows on this tour, and we have, I think that's the most I've ever done solo. And I think we have at least 6 in Southern Ontario. So I'm playing a bunch of places I've never played before, like Sarnia and Barrie and Sudbury and a couple other spots. So it's going to be interesting for me. It's always interesting and a challenge to go out and play in new places and stuff like that. But that's part of it, right? So yeah, definitely looking forward to it. And at least Guelph's a place I've been to before, so it's always nice to be somewhere familiar too. So yeah, it's gonna be tight, man.
Word up. Yeah, I know that feeling too when you go into a city that you've never really performed in before, and you're like, is this gonna work? And sometimes those cities turn out to be like the hypest thing ever. You never really know, and then people just come out and support, and it's always a good scene. And all those cities that you mentioned there, I've been doing shows in those cities for a while now, in Barrie and Sarnia and stuff like that, and they're definitely good hip hop scenes there. So you should have some really good shows. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's good to know.
We'll be pushing it down here as well, for sure. Always letting people know about what's popping with you guys out west. You put in a lot of work out there. I got to give, my hats off to you guys out on the West Coast. I think you inspire a lot of the artists out here to like step our game up, because right now you guys are doing a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of, I haven't toured since, December. Me and Factor went on the Howl tour when my album came out. We only did, it was Western Canada, but we still cranked out 15 shows. But so I've been kind of at home this winter and this spring, just kind of like taking time, chilling out. Well, we went to Europe too. I forgot about that. But then
I forgot about that. How was that, man?
Yeah, we did that. That was crazy. Yeah, because I went before a couple years ago with Snack, but we only went to like Spain and Austria, and this time we were in like
Paris,
Germany and France and the Netherlands, and like I don't know. Yeah, so it was crazy. It was just so different. It's just such a crazy vibe, and the people and the culture and everything like that. It's really interesting. It's very humbling too, though, because like all of a sudden, it's not like out here where kind of like, where, people kind of know who I am or stuff like that. In some situations, people didn't know who I was, Factor was kind of more the headliner because he has had so much extensive history touring out there, and he's put out records out there, and with Fake Four especially, a lot of people know him. So I was kind of taking a back seat. But it was cool. I mean, I was just happy to kind of be out there and to be able to perform, and we played a crazy festival, and that was cool too. And just seeing different parts of the world, traveling's cool because it just really opens up your mind, and it makes you reflect on your life and like where you're at with your life, and sometimes the good things that you have at home and also maybe the bad things and stuff like that. It's just good because it just makes you realize, what's good with everything. So it's cool. So it was definitely a good experience.
Definitely. No, I feel that, man. I can connect with that 100%. I know when I was just out west there finishing up the Mocha tour.
Yeah, you look like you had a great time.
It was fun, man. It was a blast, and definitely got some time to spend a couple of days off there out in the mountains and just walk through the forests and stuff and check out the scenery and stuff. And one thing I noticed was just it's so beautiful out there. Everywhere you turn, you're just like, wow, this is amazing, this is amazing, this is amazing. But the people there, a lot of them are kind of used to it, you know what I mean? And they walk out of their homes, they're not really as blown away as I am. I'm just jaw dropping every turn of the corner, right? And they're kind of yeah, we know that mountain, we've seen it every day, right? Yeah. But the thing is it made me recognize true, like what you were saying, to appreciate back home, what I got here still, because sometimes I forget that there's some really special and beautiful places around here that I don't really go out and explore and adventure as much as I probably should. That you know what I mean? I can appreciate that and have that same, love and awe down here that I can have out west, but I need to just recognize that, and being away from home made me have a better, respect for that.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
I love it. Traveling is it's amazing to be able to do that for music and be able to go places and just.
Oh yeah, no, I always tell people if it wasn't for music, I wouldn't have been able to go anywhere, I don't think. I mean, I know that maybe sounds depressing or whatever, but I just mean it's really gave me the avenue to be able to do all this kind of stuff. I don't think I would have ever gone to Europe. I mean, how would I have ever gone there? You know what I mean? So anyways, yeah, it's definitely a blessing. I've worked hard. I've worked hard for it too, though. So.
For sure. You have, man. You have. You put in the hours, and that's what equates is to you getting success on the road and being able to go out there and tour and have fans that are going to be coming out to your shows and supporting you and stuff like that. And, every single time you go out and tour, it builds and gets a little bit bigger. I know Snack, his last tour that he did, man, I organized a few of the dates for him here in Ontario, and they were all 2 times, if not 3 times more people were coming out than the last time.
100%. He's killing it. He's just coming into it too. He's just really coming into his own. I think in this record, he's really started to kind of find his voice and what he wants to say and who he kind of is. So yeah, I'm definitely proud of him. It's good.
Word up, definitely. And I can see the exact same success for you, you know what I mean? When you're coming around here, these shows are definitely going to be, a lot more hype and a lot more amped than they were the last time around, just because of, the success of you and the success of the members of the people that you're associated with around you, how much more that's pushing your name as well and just getting you out there. And, I'm really looking forward to this next run for sure. Yeah.
And thanks for helping out too. Appreciate it.
Oh, no doubt, man. Definitely. That's what I'm here for. For real Canadian hip hop, when I see it, when I hear it, I'm like, yo, I gotta help this in some way. We gotta get this out to the people more.
Yeah,
that's what it's about. Definitely, man. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to do this interview. I know you were just shooting a music video out there in Edmonton, and then you got the sound check coming up for the show tonight.
Yeah. No, it's all good. Thanks, Robbie. Thanks for having me.
No problem, brother.
Thanks to everyone out there listening in Guelph. I'll see you June 30th at Biggie's.
Word up.
Okay, man.
All right, take care.
Okay, peace.
Peace.